Um, let's move on. Let's go to Orlando. Oscar Pareja, in his fourth year at Orlando, finished seventh in the East last year, just barely snuck into the playoffs. Talk to me about the shape you think that they'll come out
Groundbreaking stuff here. Got him in a
in.
4-2-3-1.
Whoa.
I've got Pedro Gallese in goal. I got Kyle Smith at right back. I've got Janssen and Antonio Carlos at center back. Rafael Santos at left back. I've got Cesar Arujo and uh, Wilder Cartagena at midfield. I've got Martin Ojeda at left wing. Mauricio Pereira at cam. Facundo Torres on the right. And then I've got Erkin Carr up top.
I believe we're very similar. I got Gallese in the back with um, Kyle Smith, Antonio Carlos, Janssen, and Santos in a back four. I've got Araujo and Cartagena in the midfield too, with Torres, Pereira, and Ojeda and Carr up top. So, um, to me, their best addition. I'm really, really excited to watch Ojeda play. I think he makes this attack very, very fun. I think that they're going to score a butt ton of goals this year.
Yeah, I went with Ojeda as well. I think he's like that final piece of the puzzle, and that attacking four is lethal. Like arguably best in the league.
Agreed. What about you?
Ojeda, just like I just said.
Did you? Sorry, I'm getting updates on the clips that are being posted, so I'm
Why don't you
half
put
here.
priorities? The podcast that you're recording
Quiet
right now
down,
is the
quiet down,
priority.
mister. I can't record. I need to eat.
Oh, how dare I try to eat?
Um, Give me your biggest loss then.
I went with Jao Matinho. Uh, Mainly considering at the time when they lost Jao Matinho, they had, I think, zero left backs. Obviously, they brought in a couple now to replace him, but I think considering how thin that position was while he was here, it was definitely going to be a big question mark as to what it was going to look like with him gone.
Yeah, funny enough, that's actually also my biggest loss. Um, he was always one of the best attacking fullbacks in the league based off stats, based off of watching him play. So definitely going to feel that loss, but um, there is some players to watch here, and I think for me, the one I'm watching is Shaq Muhammad, the first round draft pick out of Duke. I don't know if he breaks into the starting 11, but I think he could be a bench player that'll come in and give good minutes. So, one to watch over there for sure, especially with the rotation of the games that they'll be having. I think he'll get some time.
Yep. I've gone for Michael Halliday at right back. I've got him at right back two right now behind Kyle Smith. I think he's probably their next in line to slide in there and play right back for them in the back line. Smith is 31 at this point. Halliday's 20. Obviously, 31, he's still got a number of years ahead of him, but I think with how many games they have, he has a good opportunity to get some good minutes and maybe start to transition and take that starting right back spot.
Nice. All right, we'll ask one question about him then.
Can this team win supporter shield? They've got some tough competition. Philly, Austin, LAFC are going to obviously be up in the running again. Did their offseason give them enough firepower to compete with those guys?
For me, it's so many games, so many players. How is Pareja going to handle rotations and keeping players happy, especially if they start losing? Right? When you're not playing and a team is losing, you expect to be rotated. That's a very tough job for a coach, and that's something I'm curious as to how he will handle that.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good question.
Shall we get to our last team? I don't think we missed any. Good for us.
Nope. Obviously, I think you've said it in one of the other parts, but yeah, we're gonna have a whole other separate episode for St. Louis, so
Correct.
we're
A
not gonna cover
whole
St. Louis
full
in these
St.
deep
Louis
dives.
episode. So if you haven't heard them, no stress. We'll get there. Maybe like week two
Yeah,
or
you
three.
get your own special episode.
Yeah. How
You don't
cool
have to
is that?
share it with a bunch of other teams.